Coming into Miami, Florida. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for Payday.
Thank you very much, guys, as always.
We're smart enough to do that, and it's all about the results, as always. Thank you, D.A. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Miami, backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Butler in at the small forward. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we? Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
There's Ball with the three. They get it again. Washington kicks to Ball. Here's Plumlee, and another shot. Chalk up two there.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Now, here's Strus. Rozier defending. And here's Strus. 5 on the clock. Doubled by Plumlee. Strus passes to Butler from deep. The shot will not fall. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ball fires from way outside. Again, Ball missing. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. To the paint. Here's Martin. The kick outside to Butler. Three-pointer, Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Strus. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball from long range. Again, ball missing. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
For Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3, and that close to the final.
Butler against Hayward. Jacks up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And, look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. He didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Now here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Shot to stop the run. Charlotte with a new shot clock. Washington. And good that time.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Good on the bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and still focused enough to score.
Ball from long range. It's good from long range.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lowry finds Butler. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a deep 3 from Ball. Here's Hayward. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line. And really makes him more difficult to guard.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kelly Oubre comes in for Ball. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And here's Oladipo after Terry Rozier hitting the three. Adebayo passes to Hero. Double team on Adebayo. Pass to Vincent. From downtown. The Heat rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. Fires the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Williams. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 4. Hero finds Oladipo inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Well, the Hornets shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Rozier for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Now, here's Adebayo.
Hornets foul.
He's got 10. And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Cody Martin.
On the court.
Here's Vincent. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better. Well, Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. Vincent the pass to Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Hero no good. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Ball. Oubre outside. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. Back to Oubre. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And yes, it's good. And 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Team foul number 4.
Vincent the pass to Adebayo. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this ball.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Adebayo passes to Martin. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Robinson against Martin. Over Robinson. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. There's the double team with Martin. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Plumlee. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And a better box out saves him 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami.
Make some noise one more time for your Heat.
The Heat leading by 8. Strus kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Oladipo with the bounce pass. The pass to Lowry. There's the dish to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through. Here's
Butler. Count the basket. And the Heat lead by 9.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. That's good from Plumlee. Miami with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Strus finds Butler. And here's Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Here's Oladipo. Butler with the ball. Martin trying to free himself up. It's Butler that time on the assist by Oladipo.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Here's Ball, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Hornets trail by 5, and Ball gets double teamed. From deep 3-point range, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing that.
And there's the call on Cody Martin.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Yurtsevic's checked in, and that one's good by Butler.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. he does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. That ties the game. Martin's got 5 now.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Lowry passes to Oladipo from outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Martin up top. From past the arc. And it's the Hornets another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Oladipo misses. Hornets leading by 3. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Heat with some changes. Heroes checked in for Max Strus. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Charlotte, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Martin. And Ball slams it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Richards. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Richards got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Charlotte's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Ball with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Butler.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
Oubre against Hero. Down low. And that one's good. Richards. And it's a 10-point Hornets lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Oladipo misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know.
43.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. For Charlotte, it was a challenging first quarter. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability to slow down. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Hornets, the big man on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but Sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy has worked it.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. And stolen by Hayward. That's a 2 from Rozier. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And a deep 3 from Lowry. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And some changes here for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Tyler Hero in for Max Strus. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. A deep 3 from Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
There's Ball with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Basket good.
The mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
Ball from long range. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open 3.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Outside Hero. Butler from outside. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Timeout called the Heat. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Robinson's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Hornets. It's good. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
A scrawny kid coming into the league. Hayward has added more muscle, and I think it helps him on these physical finishes.
Here's Butler. Williams with the block. And Hayward at the stuff.
Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Oubre. Nails the baby hook.
I can see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Good saving. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
How about you get some true hang time.
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
The Heat trail by 21. Pass to Vincent. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Vincent's got 9. Charlotte's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Vincent. They get the rebound.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Charlotte leading by 18. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. And for the Heat, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
On its way from Hayward for 2. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And right now, Hayward is in his element. Once he gets cooking, keep feeding that man.
Shots good by Hero.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Oubre, that's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. He has 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of...
And so it's Charlotte out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Galen Martin out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Oubre, good.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Yep, that one goes in there.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Charlotte leading by 17. Unloads. Williams dishes to Oubre. Martin for 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there, lapses like this.
Backbreaker. Now a timeout called by Miami. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Williams. P.J. Washington comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's McDaniels in for Martin.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Oubre. For three. And the Hornets miss again. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Hero. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Charlotte no good that time either.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Fires for 3. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Ball. Hornets leading by 15. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. And a miss there on the triple. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the paint.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Oladipo.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Deep 2 from Ball. That one's off, still out of sync.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Ball from long range. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Kyle Lowry. Charlotte has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And Ball gets double teamed. Again, Ball missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Clearly a foul.
Team foul.
That free throw missing. And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in.
Caleb Martin.
And he can't hit the second. Hornets leading by 9. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. That's tipped.
Well, that's successful physicality on Oubre's part. Not afraid to get right up in the shooter's business.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Stolen by Ball. Oubre with it. Lowry picks him up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Kelly Oubre. He's perfect from the line this time. Charlotte calls timeout. They're in front by 7. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. On its way from Hayward for 2. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Butler and Hayward with the block. Passes to Washington. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. Max Strus is checked in for Hero. Ball hits them both. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. And finished off by Martin.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And they go to the intentional foul.
Lowry. Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And Dedmon throws it down.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
And that's an intentional foul.
Gabe Vincent. First personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. And the Heat call time here. They're down by 7. Seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team. Your Heat Youth Dancers, make some noise.
Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Penalty.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good. on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
17 seconds left in the game. So they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
You know, and every year it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing. By 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Lowry for 3, nails the triple.
And he shines bright. It is in these moments. What a tough shot by Kyle Lowry.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it. A 3-point lead.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
The shot by Lowry, no good. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
We've got 2 conference rivals. Squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So the Hornets starting 5. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Plumlee in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Lowry. Off target with the 3. And it's the Hornets on the break. Washington with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents' guys played Division I basketball.
All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have two college players, two high-level college players, it automatically means you've got two high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Martin. He can't get it to go. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And he slams it in one-handed.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hayward for three.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down. He's the very definition of what we call a two-way player.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Hornets ball.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Ball way outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler passes to Lowry. Here's Martin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Martin outside. Pass to Adebayo. Hayward with a steal. Ball with it. Strus covering. From the elbow. Ball no good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Butler passes to Strus. Back to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Wow, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Now here's Adebayo. Tipped.
How about the anticipation from Terry Rozier? Excellent defensive play.
And it's good for 2.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Butler against Hayward. The shot by Butler, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Hayward, the pass to Rozier. And that one's long.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Back to Adebayo. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
A different look for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Martin. And it's Hero in for Strus.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Adebayo. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Martin, he's checked in for Rozier.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Vincent's checked in for Lowry. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And here's Butler outside. That one no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Left side Oubre. Pass to McDaniels. Hangs in the air. Second chance effort. Oh, Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Miami trailing. You're 7 with the ball. Williams defending from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Hero. They retain possession. You're 7, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
I tell you, like lightning, Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
Assist from
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now here's ball. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Williams.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Vincent. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness, on time and on target. Beautiful pass.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Richards is checked in for ball. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And he's going for the oop here. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
They just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. The Hornets with a lead. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Oubre. Oladipo's shot's good.
Well, you can tell that over time, Oladipo is getting more and more.
But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Vincent. Kicks it to Hero. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Penalty. Now at the line, Tyler Hero. 2.
He misses the free throw. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown.
Blocking foul called on Victor Oladipo. First personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Mark Williams.
The free throw drops for Williams. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson can't hit. And for the Hornets, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. And Williams punches it home.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Misses from close range. It's all tied in Miami. And the second quarter about to get started.
Miami Heat, 15. The visiting team, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Duncan Robinson is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Robinson gets the bucket.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Butler's checked in for Miami. Strus comes in for Hero. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in. Offensive rebound, Adebayo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hornets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's Hayward. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. A deep three from Ball. They get the rebound. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Martin.
The officials were right on top of that one.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Lowry, good.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And he gets that one. And now it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And they double up Ball. Up and over Lowry. Here's Hayward. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hayward's got his first basket.
Well, there's length and athleticism when you're talking about Gordon Hayward, and that lets him get to the offensive window.
Lowry, good.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. To the right side. Adebayo from long range. Martin, good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Martin's got his second basket of the game.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams. Is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Oubre in for LaMelo Ball.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
That one misses. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Williams' shot is good.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. To the middle. Here's Lowry. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Here's McDaniels. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Pass to Yurtseven.